especially as we talked about the Muhammad Ali Act. Now, the revival is being pushed by Dana White, Turki Al-Sheikh, Nick Khan of the WWE. Together, they're called the TKO Group. Together, they are the promoter of Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. So what they basically want, in essence, is to have a UFC in boxing. Essentially, what they're trying to achieve, ang gusto nilang mangyari, kinig po kayo ha, para mas maintindihan, ang gusto nilang mangyari, they don't want to deal with WBA, WBC, WBO, IBF, or what we call the sanctioning bodies. They don't want to deal with them. They want to have their own champion like what the UFC is doing. So, kumbaga, isang champion lang, UFC champion, one champion to rule them all. Seems like a monopolistic idea. Because sila lang, kanya-kanya. Parang ang mangyayari, initially I thought, parang magiging silos ang mangyayari. Kanya-kanya tayo. Parang what's happening right now in the UFC. UFC has them, one championship meron, si Brave meron sa si UAE Warriors, si kung sino-sinong promoter, no? Parang ganun ang mangyayari. I didn't realize yung point ni Max Kellerman, would also make certain it makes sense, kumbaga. In a way, it does make sense because of what's happening or the issue right now in boxing, right? So let me explain that to you. So together with that proposal of having a UFC model is to have UBO, which is basically the one that will replace the sanctioning bodies, where this UBO, Unified Boxing Organization, will have the rankings, the rating, they manage all the matchmaking. So kumbaga ito yung body na to that will take care of everything. So what's the good about this? They would have insurances, they will have minimum pay, but if you have a ceiling, if you have a floor, a minimum pay, you have a ceiling as well. So parang unang nararamdaman ko kagad pag ganun, and let me know kung inintindihan. Kasi sa boxing, sinasabi natin to mas malaki ang kita ng boxer sa MMA. Is it true or not? Mas malaki ang kita ng boxer sa MMA. You know what? That is true in certain ways, but in a very limited way. And let me tell you why. And tama naman, Ang boxer, malaki ang kita pag nasa taas na, pag sikat, like Manny Pacquiao. Pero if you're starting or mid, wala, dry ka. So that's the difference. No, most people would complain or would look at it like that. I initially, yun ang tingin ko. Sabi ko, lugi naman, papalitin yung kita ng boxer. Pero naisip ko bigla, ang dami kong boxer nakakilala, pero nagtatrabaho sila. Kumikita ba sila ng malaki? Wala. So, which means this is a good thing for boxing. Kasi yung mga boxer could be, again, there's no finality in reference to my opinion. I'm just giving you the message. I'm still, kumbaga, I have my reservation. I do not know if I am to support it or not. Because there's a lot of things that's gonna be affected and that's gonna change. Pero kung isipin mo to, boxing, ang daming boxer dito sa Pilipinas, pero hindi karamihan ng boxing may hirap pa rin. Ilan lang yung mayaman, kahit nga world champion, naghihirap pa rin eh. So why is that? Okay, with the new Revival Act that's being pushed by Dana White, they have a minimum, they have insurance, and mas madaling makakakuha ng matchmaking kasi parang UFC nga, mapapaglaban nila, wala na mag-iinarte na kabilang parte, mawawala yung sobrang advantage. Mawawala yung mga potential mismatches because promoter niya ng kalaban nilalabanan ko eh. Yes, that is something good out of it, sabi ni Max Kellerman. O nga, no? Sabi nga niya, ito yung medyo nakapag, sa akin. Ano ba mas gusto mo? And listen to this, guys. Listen to this. And I want you to guys to answer this kung anong mas gusto nyo. Mas gusto nyo ba na sa 10 boxer, or 100 na boxers na lang, 100 boxers, sa 100 boxers, mas gusto nyo ba na merong 2 or 5 sobrang yaman na boxers? 5 sobrang yaman na boxers, tapos siguro mga karamihan, mas madali yata yung 10 na lang. Mas madali. Sa 10 na lang, may 1 sobrang yaman, tapos may 8, siguro may 2 medyo mayaman, tas the rest mahirap na. 7 out of the 10 boxer mahirap. Kasi hindi sila ganun kalaki ang kita kasi hindi sila makadating dun sa taas. Or, kumbaga, itong model na ito, ang sinasabi nila, kahit nasa mababa ka pa lang, medyo tataas na. Mas dadami yung middle class na fighter. Sa ngayon, mas marami yung boxers na nasa baba. Kasi mas marami yung mga lower level. So, ang point ni Max Kellerman, sinabi niya, which, I come to realize, nga, no, pwede, no, sa UFC, sa mga MMA, kumikita sila ng millions, ganito, mas tumataas. Baka naman mas marami yung yayaman, pero kokonti yung sobrang yayaman. Mas okay yata yun because fighters, parang magiging kasing parang mas generally, mas maganda yung magiging buhay ng karamihan ng, mas maraming magiging magandang buhay kasi mas maraming medyo aangat. Which is, yun naman talaga yung mas maganda. Ang problema dyan, baka hindi masali ang Pilipino. Kasi sa UFC nga, hindi nga tayo makapasok dun eh. Hindi nga tayo makapasok sa UFC. And that is the rule of their promotion. So, ibig sabihin, rule ng promotion nila yan. Paano naman yung ibang magpo-promote? So, rule ng promotions nila, I do not know kung may gagaya sa kanila, posible may gumaya sa UFC, like what other promotions the MMA are doing. So, yun ang problema. And of course, yung potential monopoly na mangyayari because of this. Because if you have the most money, then monopolize mo yung fighters. You will have most of the good fighters, which is ang pinaka-example niya, nakaka-excite din ng konti. And let me ask you this. So, hindi ko alam kung lahat kayo napanood yung interview ni Max Kellerman. But he's one of my favorite na commentator, announcer, and sports journalist. Because of the way he speak and enunciate and really emphasize things. All right. So here's my question. And it really struck me when this was mentioned. So I'm going to give credit to Max for this, but I'm going to repeat this again. Guys, there are different sports in the world, right? So when I say basketball, what comes into your mind? When I say basketball, guys, just one comment from you guys. When I say basketball, what's the best basketball? What comes into your mind? Now, when I say football, what comes into your mind? Or MMA, what comes into your mind? So, think about this. When you say basketball, sige, ano nga yung nasa isip niyo? I-comment nyo naman dyan. When you say MMA, when you say football, ano yung pumapasa sa utak nyo? Even in the Philippines, sa Amerika kasi, when you say basketball, when you say the sport of basketball, that immediately what comes into your mind is NBA. Nagiging synonymous siya. Parang dito sa Pilipinas, pag sinabi mong safeguard, sabon na yan. Automatically, pag sinabi mong toothpaste, bigla napapagpalit yan ng Colgate. Bumili ka ng Colgate na close-up. Bumili ka ng safeguard na Palmolive. Parang naging synonymous because sabi nga ni Max, may day there. So, parang ganon ang gusto nilang gawin. Which is good if that could be big and if it could really give opportunities to a lot. But boxing is so global that ang mangyayari, magkakaroon nga ng monopoly. Right? But there's also a good thing that could come out of it. Yun lang eh. No? That could be a good thing kasi magkakaroon nga tayo ng high level na promotions. The promoters could have actually done this. Pero kasi the business model of boxing, medyo babaguhin nila. They're really gonna disrupt. Kasi ginagawa naman niya ng for example, ng premiere, ng Top Rank Boxing, medyo hindi lang din minimension ni tag dito ni Max Kellerman yun. Bigla ko to na naisip, brother. Kaya pala hindi na kinuha ng ESPN ang Top Rank because of this move. And I am almost certain that, it would just take time for this to happen. It would just take time because this is the same thing that UFC did when they were fighting against the law because it was illegal for MMA event. For the MMA event was illegal in a lot of states back then. So, yun ang masasabi ko dito. So, again, I still have my reservation regarding this. I probably need to fully understand. I may need to talk to a lot of boxing guys, but I think it depends on Sanka. I'm sure sanctioning bodies is gonna hate this. Sanctioning bodies are going to hate this because syempre mawawala sila sa picture. Mawawala sila, no? Sabi naman ni Mark dito, parang less opportunities pag naging centralized ang boxing like NBA and UFC. This could be a concern, Brother Mark. Brother Mark, thank you very much. I know you're one of my smart listener followers. I truly appreciate yung mga comment na ganito. I do not know yet. But it's good for the sport, for the sport to have someone to follow. Ngayon kasi kanya-kanya rin eh. Which is also good because, I don't know. Actually, Mark, even if, and this is where the confusion will come, even if, let's just say, TKO Promotions, the promotions of Dana White would successfully create this league, and they would support, they'll be supported by big media, even though it's going to be like that. It wouldn't stop the other promotions from promoting. Now, it really depends on if TKO could sign boxers. And I think it would start with that. So it could start with that. So yun lang, siguro let's just put it there first. Now, I want to get your reaction out of this. So para lang medyo I don't know.